laboratory, and some other facilities that could facilitate their learning. Discuss on or upon something. It means to have a long speech on something you have a good knowledge of. So when you have a good knowledge of something and you have a long speech on it, you can express it by saying discuss on, upon, or upon something. Examples: the accountant generally discussed on the profits and losses of the company over the year. That is, while talking about the losses and profits of the company, he made a long speech. His speech was long on losses and profits of the company over the years. During the valedictory service, the senior prefect boy discussed on the principal's good gestures towards him. That is, why the senior prefect boy was giving his speech during the valedictory service, he emphasized the principal's good gestures towards him. It has to do with long speech that you make on something that you have a good knowledge of. Disbelief into something. When you disbelieve into something, it is used to express disbelief in something or that you do not, or in something that you do not trust its existence. Examples: it disbelieves into the existence of a supreme being. That is, it does not believe that there is a supreme being. Another example says, while everyone awaited the restoration of electricity, the management disbelieved into it and advised that a generator be brought. That is, they disbelieved in the expectation of others that electricity would be restored, and they ordered for generator to carry on the program. Deprive someone or something of something. To prevent someone from having access to something that they perceive is of importance to them. So when somebody is deprived of something, it means that you are preventing the person from having access to something that is of importance, of great importance to such person. Examples: she deprives herself of sleep during the examination period. It means that it was necessary for her to sleep, but she deprived herself. She did not. She starved herself of sleep because of the examination. They were deprived entry into the cinema. It means that they were not allowed to enter the cinema. Pride yourself on something or on doing something. It means to be proud of something. Examples: she prides herself on her beauty and her colorful ways. That is, she is proud of her beauty. She's proud because she's beautiful and because she has colorful ways. Or we can say she prides herself on her beautiful and colorful ways, to mean she is proud because she has beautiful and colorful ways. Another example says, the pastor preached against priding oneself on worldly things. That is, the pastor is trying to say we should not glory or we should not be proud because we have possessions that are worldly possessions. So it has to do with being proud of something that one has. Pepper somebody or something with something. It means to hit someone or something with small objects, especially bullets. Examples: the robber was peppered with stones and other objects by the angry mob. That is, the angry mob, people that a kind of congregation that is not organized, audience that is not organized, coming together to stone or beat up the robber. So another example says, the carpenter peppered the plank with long nails to hold it firmly. That is, the carpenter hits the plank with long nails. So peppered there is talking about it, H-I-T. Pension somebody off. It means to force someone to retire from the service of an organization and pay such person his or her pension. Example, he made sure he pensioned off his secretary that he may employ another. That is, he forced the secretary to retire or to resign his job so that he can take another person. So it has to do with forceful dismissal of someone and then paying up the person's pension or benefits. Mop about. To spend time walking about aimlessly, especially because you feel sorry for yourself. Examples, he mopped about the corridor after his misdeeds. So this implies that the person was roaming about, going about aimlessly without any aim because he has committed a crime or a misdeed. The boy was found mopping about the school premises while his colleagues were studying in the class. So this implies that the boy was moving about aimlessly, roaming about aimlessly in the school premises while his colleagues were in the class studying. So he was supposed to be there with them, but he was found roaming about the school premises. Mistake somebody or something for somebody or something. It means it is used to express that something or somebody has been mistakenly taken for another. Examples, he resembles his older brother. They are often mistaken for each other. That is, when you see the younger brother, you could think it is the older, and when you see the older brother, you could think it is the younger brother. So they are mistaken for each other. My bag was mistaken for his, meaning that he mistakenly carried my bag thinking it was his own. Scrub something off. It means to remove something from the surface of an object by rubbing it hard with a brush. Examples, Joy scrubs off water stains from the bedroom tiles every Saturday. That is, she cleans off the water stains from the bedroom tiles every Saturday. The class captain has the responsibility of scrubbing off the chalkboard. That is, he is saddled with the responsibility of cleaning the chalkboard every day or anytime the board is cleaned. Scared somebody away or scare somebody off. It means to expel or make someone to leave your presence by frightening them. Examples, they made some noise to frighten the schoolboys and girls away. That is, to expel them, to make them leave the premises or your presence. The police scared the protesting students off at the release of their dogs. So it means that the protesting students were expelled or made to retreat at the release of the police dogs. Slot about or slot around. To spend time relaxing or being lazy. Examples, he slops about the corridor every now and then. That is, he moves about or he is found around the corridor doing nothing every time or all the time. The old man slops around the garden in the evening time. It means the old man relaxes or strolls about in the garden in the evening time. Team up with someone. It means to join someone or a group with the aim of working together. So when you team up with someone, it means that you are trying to cooperate or work together with a person to achieve some goals. Examples, the traders teamed up to buy a soundless generator to augment power supply. The old boys and girls of the school team up to provide for the school anything it lacks every year. So it is talking about coming together to achieve a common goal. Tease something out. To tease something out means to spend time trying to find out information or meaning of something, especially when it is quite complicated. Examples, many of us tried to tease out the expression, but we did not arrive at an answer. That is, it was a difficult expression which you found difficult to comprehend or bring up arrive at a meaning or answer. Most students waste time on teasing questions out during examination. Most students waste time on teasing questions out during the examination. That is, most students waste time trying to comprehend what the question is about during examination. So it happens most times when you read a question and you find it difficult to comprehend. You are looking for the meaning. You are trying to comprehend the meaning of the question before going through the answer. At times it could be a time waster. So we are saying tease something out means trying to spend time finding out information or meaning of something that's seem complicated. We have tear somebody apart. Tear somebody apart has 3 meanings here. The first meaning talks about to destroy violently by pulling it down into pieces. So when you tear something down, it means to destroy or pull it down into pieces. Tear something into pieces. We have just an example. She tore the books apart. That is, the books were torn to pieces. The second meaning is to make people residing in a particular community or organization to fight or argue with one another. So we have example like the people of that community were torn apart over leadership matters. That is, they quarrel or argue or conflict over leadership matters. And the third one says to make somebody unhappy or worried. So you can tear somebody apart by making the person unhappy or worried. Example: the sad news tore the woman apart. That is, the sad news made her unhappy and worried.